It's Shaka Ben and Mafioso, the Dun Dada, aka SB Panther, aka Shaka Fuego, aka Shaka Flame. I'm talking about. Hey man, I got another reaction video today, man, because I like to talk about anything I gravitate towards. So I'm gonna react to anything I gravitate towards, to whether it be goddamn space videos or it gotta be boxing or it be basketball, whatever it is gonna be, it's gonna be. And I'm gonna get my perspective on it because I feel like I have a genuine and honest perspective, a refreshing perspective on things, man. So this time we got a real subject, bro. We got a real subject, man. Apparently, you know, T-Rail and Smac talking about not having a father in your life. And I know that it's popular. It's not even popular. It's common for us to not grow up with their father. You know what I'm saying? And you don't realize how detrimental that could be to your development as a man, and until it's the long term. It's the long run. In the long term, you see that. So, you know, we're gonna get it real today. We're gonna keep it real today. We're gonna get into some real shit right now. So man, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all don't gotta let me know y'all's intimate details about how you grew up without a father or how you can relate to the subject. But you know, we could talk about it, man. We could talk about it, bro. You know, I'm here for the real talks, man. I'm here for the funny shit. I'm here for the bullshit, all that, man. So let's get into it.
He never had a conversation about your childhood and how it affected you when he didn't claim you as your son, as his son.
Damn.
So y'all never really got to get to that.
Wait, not claiming your son is ridiculous.
I just blocked it out, to real dog. Like, bro, I blocked it out. Like,
don't cry, Smac.
I'll block that shit out, bro.
Cause that hurt, bro. I know he don't want to. You know, he can't help but cry. Cause it's like, it's one thing to grow up with it, not grow up without your father, but it's another thing to have your father and he don't claim you as his son. Come on, bro.
That's why I told you I just want to holler at him this one time. After that, bro, we ain't gotta say nothing.
Damn.
We don't gotta say nothing in life, dog.
Damn,
I'll leave you alone.
Nah, for real though, bro. Like, what type of nigga don't want to at least talk to his seed, bro? You know, even in the good book, it say a good man leaves something behind for his kids, bro. So you ain't even trying to talk to your kid or claim your kid. You know, that shit hurt for real. Like, that shit really do hurt for real. Like,
I'll leave him alone, I swear to God, bro.
Damn, that's cold.
I'll leave him alone, dog. But you steady walking in the same clubhouse where we both at, nigga. Don't say nothing but me and shake everybody in, nigga. I be fit.
That's fucked up. And you wonder why, you know, they gravitate towards the gangs and stuff like that, you know. Because when you got a father like that, what positive influences do you have growing up to look up to, man? You know, but shout out to them for still making it, making something out of nothing, because a lot of us had to figure this shit out on our own 2 feet without no guidance from a father figure. You know what I'm saying? So that shit crazy.
Feeling some type of way. I hold it in.
But you a man now. Why you holding it in? Say something.
Because that shit don't go away. It don't matter. That type of pain, physical pain, heals with time. Certain pains that you deal with emotionally can be there for a lifetime. It molds you as a person. It shapes who you are as a person. It makes your identity, you know. Because, shit, growing up without a father figure, you might not know how to be a man. And you trying to figure it out.
Because that still affects you.
But say something, though. If you see him like, hey, what's up, man? We gotta holler, bro. You don't wanna actually tell him,
nah,
like, hey,
after
what's
that
up,
long,
man? We gotta holler.
After that long, let's be real. After that long, you goddamn want to steal off on that man. That nigga is a deadbeat, you know. And no disrespect to his father, because, you know, he still got love for him, obviously. But after that point, it's like, damn, nigga, I really been figuring this shit out by myself.
Cause you know how we
I'm gonna
do
let it
it
keep
anyway.
rolling. I'm gonna let it keep
I know, but bro, I just wish my uncle was here, dog. I wish Danye was here, because this shit right here, bro.
That shit lame.
But if Danye was here, what would you be doing different? Because he from the same club.
A whole lot.
He from the same club.
A whole lot, dog. Like, that nigga be my manager, my money, say, nigga, everything, nigga.
Right.
Like, that's that dude, right? He had me since I was
Never
born.
underestimate
Nigga,
the
like,
importance of
my
a
brother
network.
talking about, nigga, that's your daddy, nigga. Here come this, sis. Whatever you need, I got you. When he used to pick Corey up in the low rider, Corey would have played Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis.
Man.
Like, I don't want to go take Kevin. No. Uncle D, pull up. Your mama called. Whoop. Now that I'm older, I know. My mama call him, hey, Kevin over here crying.
That shit be
James
so
picked
important.
up
It be the
Corey.
little
Corey
thing.
crying because Corey didn't want to get in the low rider. He want to.
Hey man, this is a deep subject, so I know y'all gonna be pissed. I keep pausing, but the little things, you never know how the little things you do for any person, like the hell going on? A young person, how long they'll hold on to that and how significant that'll be. You could take a kid to bowling for the first time, teach him how to play basketball, teach him how to box, teach him anything, and he'll hold on to that for life, especially if he don't have nobody else to show him. You never know how you could change somebody's life with just little actions.
Play his games in the back room. Kevin want to go. Uncle D pull up. Nigga get into it with his own brother. Like, nigga, this is my nephew. Don't question. Like,
look, Smack, I def understand your take, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, my nigga.
Right.
I just need this one time, Mac, wipe to talk to him after this, because I know my little brothers and them watching. I know the whole family watching, bro.
One time.
After this, if you don't want to fuck with me, just let me get that
If
clarity.
only for
real,
one
like, bro,
night.
fuck
Let
with
him cuz say, you know what? I ain't fucking with it like that.
I respect it, but I just need to hear that out of your mouth so now
But
I
listen,
can get
though, too,
in
though,
my
Smack.
brain. I'm not fucking with you. It's that, nigga. Let's leave it at that now.
But,
But right
Smack.
now, I'm still hurting for childhood shit that went on, bro.
But what if he say, you know what? I'm sorry. Do you forgive me? Do you
I
forgive?
forgive him, yeah.
That's all he
I
wants.
forgive him. And I want
Forgiveness is
him to
key.
be in my
Smack.
life, nigga. I would love to have him come to the live show. Bring my brothers, nigga.
Look,
Like,
though,
come
bro,
on,
you
dog.
I need you to know this too, though, my nigga. Without
Nah,
your
because at a certain level of success, when you don't got nobody to enjoy it, where you feel like, damn, what am I doing this for? You know what I'm saying? This money don't mean nothing. There's a lot of things still damage that money can't fix. You get what I'm saying? That's one thing you got to understand. Money isn't everything. Money isn't God.
pops validating you, you are an ill nigga, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
without this nigga. Just so you know that, from me to you, as some man-to-man shit, like, the nigga you turned
Right.
out to be, without this nigga been there, you an ill nigga, you doing your
Right.
shit.
Mhm.
And
Right.
that nigga, like, he teed for not
But it
even
still
being-
hurt.
for not being a nigga to claim you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For
he
you
a
to be
lame.
who you are today, like, for me, it's fuck that nigga. You get what I'm saying? Because he
Yeah.
didn't have nothing to do with who you are today.
That's easier
You
said than
you
done,
turned out
though.
to be a solid ill nigga with it, and you always come in peace. So fuck that nigga, bro. Like,
And
but I
if-
also understand where you come from. You get what I'm saying? For niggas like we all up in here, I don't know about six, but us three, we all come from fatherless background type shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Us four,
but
goddamn.
fuck that nigga, my nigga. You are an ill nigga. You are.
That's the thing. Pick yourself up by your bootstraps. It ain't always gonna be the best. It's no telling how it could turn out better, but he probably went through a lot of things trying to become the nigga he is or the man he is today that was painful. You feel me? And it always, it's gonna be a painful path, but it's still possible for anybody out there trying to navigate these streets or navigate this life without no guidance, bro. You can figure it out. It's gonna be painful and you're gonna have your scars, but man, you're gonna be battle tested at the end of the day.
Are doing your shit. You did it up. So fuck what this nigga's doing. Like, you
Real
know what I'm saying?
talk.
Like, for real.
I feel that.
If you're a father and you're not in your kid's life, this is what the outcome is gonna be when they're in their 30s. Like this.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't agree with her using bro as like a test tube, baby, man. It's the same way for women. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way for women. If both parents ain't really in the life, it's always gonna be some damage and some missing out that the kids gonna suffer from.
Shit is not okay. Like this shit is important. This is real life. Like these are human beings. These are
Right.
people that have like feelings and emotions and that need you. Like if you are not in your kid's life, please,
But if
please try to make
ahead.
a change
Right.
and be in their life because it affects it affects us.
All right, we good.
I hate seeing you like this, Mac. I've never seen you cry. That hurts my fucking heart. It does.
The moral to the story is because I feel for your son. Like when that nigga shot out of there, I wish I had a daddy to shoot out of there like that, nigga. Look what you just said. When I got there, he
Yeah.
like there like this, nigga.
Right.
How you think I felt when I was there every year, all year round, nigga? Like this. Or everybody tell me, oh, my daddy finna come. My daddy got the fly whip. And I'm
Yeah,
like, shit,
man,
my daddy
damn,
got
my
fly
dad-
whips too, but he ain't coming for me. It be my Uncle D pulling up in the fly low
Shit.
rider. Nigga, they like, oh, that's your daddy? I'm like, yeah, that's what, no, it's not though.
Do you think you can
That's
really
cold blooded, you know what I'm saying? And that always felt awkward when his father's day at school and shit like that, or you know, people got playing. I remember one time I was playing catch football down the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it G with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. I know it's a lot of hating ass niggas on YouTube. But man, I'm playing catch with my friend's father down the street, man, and we just playing football all day, and after we get done playing football on the street, man, that shit hit me like a rock. I was young too. I had to be like 12, and I just was like, it just dawned on me. I'm like, damn, I have no father to help me play catch, to do anything like play sports with. I want to run track. I want to box. I want to play football, learn karate. I don't have that. And man, I cried to my mama so hard about not having a father, bro. And that's just that shit really hurts in the long run. So that being said, I always made it my goal to be there for my kids, because I know the pain of not having a father in your life, bro.
Really get over it, nigga, from one conversation. If he'd be like, you know what, Smack,
He's stuck
I'm sorry,
like that.
bro. And do you think that'll really just that'll make everything delete? Like,
It will for me, and my
Yeah, it'll
conscience
help,
is delete, nigga. And I won't bring it up. I won't say nothing else. Let's move on from today. Let's start from today. We're gonna take it one step at a time. Let's start from today.
but now you seeing
Man,
him,
his father ain't got
like,
no
what's
heart.
what's holding you back from actually speaking to him?
Cause he supposed to speak to his son. That's
Ego
his
thing
seed.
Now that I'm grown, it's like,
Fuck.
and in my head, I feel you supposed to be breaking your neck to come speak to me. Why
And
I gotta
he
break
is.
my neck to come speak to you?
He is.
I
And
didn't ask
he's
to be
older
here.
than you. He
I mean-
should make that step.
That age shit.
Now
don't
you
have-
acting
it
like
don't
you
really
on
matter.
some
that
kid
ain't
shit.
shit don't
Now
matter, dog.
you acting like you
That
on
ain't
some
shit don't matter.
Now he acting
He
like
could
you
be
on
a
some
kid,
kid
man.
shit.
Yeah.
You hit
Tom
me.
don't hear all
you.
woman.
No, you
Yeah,
supposed to
he
be a
seemed
bigger
childish,
man.
man.
Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm
You supposed to-
35 years old, dog.
You gotta be
My
50
mama
something.
52.
35.
I don't know how old he is. That's why I know, you get what I'm saying? But he ain't no old ass nigga. He probably a few years older than my mama.
But
Not
peep
even
this,
that.
like,
That's
listen, like
cold.
in real life, my nigga, like the man you are today, bro, you have way more life experiences than this nigga. Like you get what I'm saying? Like you more.
That's still his
you
father,
aged
though.
More as a man than this nigga.
It don't even matter.
You got to see the world. and
Everybody
shit, so
wants to know
you
where
got
they
a different
come
take on
from.
Shit. Like mentally, this nigga's probably still a kid.
Everybody
You
want to
know,
know the
like, the
person
shit
that
you saying
created
sound
them.
like a
Like we
fucking
want to
kid.
know
That
God.
sound
We
like
want to
a
know our Father.
Bro,
Like tit for tat
listen,
shit. That's
when he
wild.
laugh at a nigga saying something to him at a joke, and I know it's like, I'm like, he trying to get to me. Like, bro, you just walked around this whole club, shook everybody hand, and you walk past me like a ghost. Man, that shit ate me. Shout out Black. Nigga, I talk to Black and what's the name? Nigga, we outside. I'm like, bro, you know how that feels? That shit ate me up.
That's
What you know
trash.
about, we done talked him up. They like, who was that across the street in that white truck? Like, damn, that's my daddy.
I mean, it's for everybody.
And
No,
just
you know,
look,
it's, we have
Terrell,
this.
it's three of us out there. Guess what he
Wow.
do?
Look.
Ah, Terrell, how you do? Ah, Heather, ah, Mac Guap, ah. Now what about? Yeah, what y'all doing?
The problem is he probably had beef with his mom or something, and he taking that anger he got out for that man's mom on him. You know what I'm saying? Or and let me tell you one thing: age doesn't always equal maturity either. Age doesn't always equal maturity either. So bro matured enough and developed himself enough to be in a position he in. You never know what his father, ever got learned from his life lessons and stuff.
That's
like
fine,
that.
but look, that shit happened in different ways. So even though my dad did claim us, he still wasn't in our life. Like,
Right.
and that shit still affects you. But it's just how your mama, you know what I'm saying? It's how your mama talking to you and speaking life into you. I don't know, for me and
Shout
my
out
little
my
brother.
mama. Shout out
But
my
yeah,
mama, because
but-
she never spoke bad on that dude.
Yeah.
Always told me, you live and learn. You forgive, but don't forget.
Yeah.
She never told me, don't fuck with him. Don't do that. Every time.
And he should have been bothered, but see, me and my little brother, we just different. We didn't hold it in like that. We didn't care. Look, I'm holding in whatever my mama didn't like. We enemies. It was
Right.
I was almost finna say it. I almost caught myself. Shame on you. If you from the
Yeah.
other side,
yeah.
nigga, it's fuck you.
Right.
That's how I
Right.
felt like with my mama.
But he don't even realize his way of thinking is a way of thinking that might come from just people deal with their pain in different ways, bro. The fact that you even looking at it like it's the other side and it's a nigga that man that look like you, that's it right there. You don't have no love for a person that might resemble you because you have no love for the male identity that you would have grown up with. So it was fuck your father, now it's fuck that other nigga too, cause all these niggas is hoes, these niggas is enemies, these niggas ain't shit, and we see that playing out all the time. We see these talking points and these things playing out all the time, and the lack of respect for the male figure between both black man and black women, because there was no male figures around. So
Whoever she was beefing with, I give a fucking for my sister, her sister, her mama, whatever. If my mama said fuck you, nigga, it was fuck you, nigga, period. And that's just how we grew up. And
Right.
Cuz wasn't in our life, he just wasn't there.
Now,
And we
listen
didn't
what
need
you
it.
just said.
And
if
we didn't
your
need it.
mama said fuck
You know-
that
and you know
person,
what?
it's fuck them. My mama never said fuck him. She always
But
kept
my
it.
mama didn't either.
You
But
get what
I
I'm
knew
saying?
what it was though.
right.
He wasn't there, and that's what we wasn't doing. So I felt like I had to step up as a big brother. Whatever Cub wasn't doing, I was doing. I was there. You
Right.
feel me? It takes a village. It's your family. It's your mother. It's your sisters. It's your brothers.
Grandpa,
That's what I was
grannies,
doing.
uncle.
Look, bro had to catch himself because he had to say everybody but the father, because it wasn't the father. And that's one thing that I hope to see that we change. Like, a lot of me and my partners didn't grow up with our fathers, but we definitely make an effort to be good fathers. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was doing. I was at the schools. I was showing up like I was
Trying to be
Ty
big
Lee.
bro.
But
Right.
imagine me being 20 showing up to Gardena like I'm his father.
Right.
They like, what the fuck?
That's a fact, though.
And they like, nigga, like nigga,
Bear
this
the
nigga
burden.
showing up like
You had to be the
you
man
feel
in the
me? They
house
was
at a
giving
young
me my
age.
Flowers in there. I got to hang at lunch and all that. Niggas thought I was part of the school. Like, nigga, like shit
For
like
real,
that.
though.
Like we make each other stronger. You feel me? Like, nigga, and we don't hold on to that. You don't hear us talking about, nigga, how it affected us and all the whole little shit, because he never was there for us either. He never was at none of those days for us either. But he claimed us though.
Now listen.
Right.
Now,
But he was never for
I'ma
us
change-
those days
I
either.
ain't gonna change the narrative, but guess what?
Yeah.
My daddy always stayed right around the corner from me. Your daddy didn't. So whether your daddy was there, I see my daddy going to the liquor store. I see my daddy going to the cleaners. I see my daddy going into Young's Market. I see my daddy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
That's
it was
cool.
different. You
That's
get what
true.
I'm saying?
That's a
so
slap in
it's
the
different.
fucking
How you
face.
was raised out, it was different. You just
See,
see
I
your
wasn't saying
daddy.
my pops
You
at
get what I'm
all.
saying? You see your daddy whenever he
Yeah,
pop
I
up
ain't
and be
seen
like,
mine
"Hey, I'm
either.
here." I can hit a corner and see my daddy. Hit this corner, see my. I can go to the older homie house, see my daddy. Like, I couldn't run from it. That's why the shit fucks with me, bro. To this day, and I swear.
Damn, that's crazy.
So more of the story is, make sure when you see Cud the next
Have that
time,
conversation.
I am.
have the conversation, because
you might
as
have
black
that
men,
initiative.
just as men, period, put your pride to the side and holla at niggas. You're
I
not
am.
bigger. You're not the bigger than the whole. You supposed to have that conversation so you can have that closure. I tried. It didn't happen. Fuck her. You know what I mean?
But
And
that
then-
was your closure right there. Well,
no, I'm just saying for you.
I tried.
I'm talking about for you.
Oh,
When you see that nigga, you try, you do it, and if nothing happens, fuck that nigga.
no, for sure.
And if nigga
But-
coming to you and not shaking your hand and doing all of that,
But what that say about his dad mentality if he 50 something in the club still? You know what I'm saying? That man trying to live a young life at an old age, bruh. You might not even want to be good with that man. He probably got so many flaws and ways about him that you can't even take nothing from him. But at the same time, that is your flesh and blood, and that is a man who created you. So I understand why you would want to get to know him, because you getting to know yourself. And the key is to know thyself. You feel me? Maybe a lot of the ways you would have came out worse off if you would have internalized and learned from your father. So it's a double-edged sword, but I understand that pain never goes away.
now I feel like you from the other side.
Right.
Yeah.
And how you made that point? How you made that point?
No, now I'm
no,
finna
for
get
real.
at
No, for to real. To real. What's
Hey,
that
homie,
point you
nigga,
made?
fuck you.
What's that point you made when we was at Wiz Khalifa
like you
shit
from the
and we
other
was
side,
streaming
nigga.
and you was like,
That's your brother. He at the motorcycle club. Now your brother gotta respect you. And
we
if
ain't
niggas
talking about respect me as son
Yeah.
and father. This some whole other league now.
If a
so.
nigga don't respect
bar.
you as a man, nigga is fuck that nigga.
For real.
If you have that talk and he don't want to have that talk,
Man to man.
he still gotta respect you as a man, because you still
Mano
from the
y
same
mano.
motorcycle club. He has to shake your hand even if he don't want to, and if he don't want to, I need to fade. Let's get to that. And let's get to that
I mean,
because you
nobody
know where
should
you
have
at.
to fight their dad. Like,
Nah, let's be real. Like I said, at that point in time, that's just disrespect, nigga. Like, you disrespecting him as a man, and let's be real. Like, if you knew what your son had become, if he was certified in the streets or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and you ain't dap him up and you being disrespectful, and that wasn't your son, he would have beat your ass or whatever it would have been. But the only reason you're getting a pass is because that's your son. But if you're not even, even trying to acknowledge that that's your son, he gonna have to look at you like a stranger because technically you are. You just happen to be a stranger
fuck that nigga.
Met his mom.
Yeah, but
Hey, look, we was finna fight my dad.
yeah, but
Hey, we was finna get at that nigga in my grandma's house.
That's
That nigga
sick.
like, hey,
Oh
we
my
like, hey, what's
God.
the deal, bro? He like, I'm not your bro. We like, nigga, I ain't. What's the deal,
well, then
bro?
who the fuck are you?
What's the deal,
'Cause
bro?
you're not my
That
daddy.
nigga like, shit.
That's what I'm
your
saying.
Daddy call me daddy. I'm like,
I ain't calling you daddy.
Hey, the black
The
home
nigga-
is really broken,
the
man.
nigga-
No, for sure.
Nah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's playing out. We see it playing out in all these divisive topics we talk about. We just talked about Lil Uzi Vert and JT getting into it and all this stuff, and people thinking everything gonna be sweet and smooth and kosher in a relationship when we come from homes that are so damaged, such as this. Come on, bro.
I look like, oh, we finna get out.
It's not supposed to be like this. So
This
if
sounds fucked
It is,
you
though.
are not present in your kid's life, I'm gonna say it again. Break that fucking chain.
A lot
Break
of things
that.
wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to
Just
happen.
be there for your kids. Call them. Fucking see them every once in a while. If they live with their mom, whatever y'all have going on, just make sure you call your kids. Make sure that they know that you're a fucking alive. Make sure that they know that you love them.
Yeah.
Like, be there for them when you can. Like, I'm gonna call my dad right after this.
That's why it's so important to be with a woman that you can actually be with long term, that you can deal with long term, that don't give you hell every day or something like that, so you can be there for your kids. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing we gotta stop doing is falling for the fat ass and the cute smile, but the horrible soul. Now, if she got a fat ass, cute smile, and a beautiful soul, and you can see yourself with her through thick and thin, you know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. But we creating too much damage because the way we interact with each other, with love and everything, is damaged. So we just keep continuing the cycle. It's a vicious cycle, and it keeps playing out, man.
This because I'm so grateful that I have my dad and I have memories with him, like in elementary school, high school, middle school, every phase of my
That's
life.
a
I have
blessing.
my dad with me. Like, it hurts my heart that y'all don't have it. It hurts my heart
Man, that's a lot of
that my
us.
kids don't have a grandpa on
Well,
Terrell's
yes,
side.
they do. They got a grandpa.
They have my dad,
That's
but
good.
they're supposed to have two.
Man,
You
hey,
know?
look, we ain't finna be doing
I don't
both
wanna
crying.
cry.
We
Yeah,
finna
yeah,
be
yeah,
crying.
yeah.
Fuck all
Nah,
that.
hey,
But we ain't
Nah,
talking
bro.
weekend.
This shit
Yeah.
get too
Okay,
deep.
so
We moving a direction,
be
man.
in your
This
fucking
shit get
kid's
too
life,
deep.
or they're gonna end up like Smac and Terrell. And Terrell he can act like he's not.
That ain't a bad thing though. I don't like how she said that. They're gonna end up like Smac and Terrell. Like, come on, man. Be in your kid's life because it's important to be in your kid's life. It's important for them to see the yin and yang and two what does they call it? When two different sides come together, it creates harmony. Something like that, you know. That's important. So we can see balance between the mother and the father. You know what I'm saying? You know, Mother Earth and Father Time type shit. So we ain't gonna say end up like Smack and Terrell because a lot of us got here and we doing fine. We had no choice but to do fine. So be in your kid's life because it's important. And if you can go far by yourself with no father, just imagine how much farther you can go with both parties.
Has daddy
Exactly.
issues too. He has daddy issues.
That's why I
And
said
his
niggas
dad-
need therapy.
Look at bro face. He like, damn.
Therapy is needed. Terrell.
It is. He
like,
I
damn,
know
why you
niggas got
out
built
here
up shit, and you niggas will let it out to a therapist. That's why I brought that up on that stream. Like,
No,
niggas
I
really
definitely-
need therapy.
yeah,
Look
I
how this
understand
nigga's
you.
fucked
All this
up.
shit.
That's
He
why I'm
need a
telling
therapist,
you.
bruh.
I
His-
understand you because we even in the same situation. Even though he claimed me, he didn't claim you, but I'm still in the same situation. Like, and
sure.
I
I
don't
still
know.
gotta.
Therapists ain't always good either because I mean I think therapy might be good, but if it's the one that was twerking on TikTok and all that shit, talking shit about all the men that came to her with their problems, yeah, I'd rather talk to the mirror. You feel me? But hey, man, this was a deep one. You know, this one hit home. This one hit home because a lot of us, if you can't relate, you know, a lot of us can that know. You feel me? That's cut from the same cloth. So, hey man, it's your boy Shaka Bean and Mafioso the Dun the Coldest, Breathing Flame, aka SB Panther, aka Shaka Fuego, aka Shaka Flame. Sign it out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, bro. They was getting pretty deep on this one. This was a pretty deep discussion. And this one is something that I could talk about all day, man. So, hey, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Signing out. Deuce.